Okay, brilliant. Right, well, we'll get going. Okay, so perfect, guys. Thank you so much for coming on today to this InnerOrigin business presentation. Where we're doing these online. You know, these are a great way for everybody to get visibility of what we're doing as a business, and hopefully, you know, those of you that are being exposed to this for the first time or the second time will see some great information from this today. And after the presentation, I'm going to stay and answer some questions. So if anyone's got any questions, I'll help you as much as I can to get a great understanding of what we're all about at InnerOrigin. So first, a little bit about me. My name's Dave Cottam. I'm one of the founding advocates of InnerOrigin. I was very lucky to come on board with InnerOrigin right at the start, really, back in October 2016. And just what an amazing journey it's been for me. As you can see on this screen here, what we are is a wellness abundance community. I've got a health and wellness business. I've been running seminars and workshops around health for the last few years over here in Perth. And what got me with InnerOrigin right from the start was the fact that I know in the seminars that we do, I talk a lot about detoxifying your life. Chemical toxicity in the body is a massive passion of mine. And something that was painful to me was that every single time we had people come to the seminars, I talked to them about removing antiperspirants from your shopping because we know that it's contributing to female breast cancer. Getting rid of perfumes because we know that it contributes to thyroid issues. Getting rid of all those chemicals that we use in our home, on our babies, on our bodies, the air fresheners in the car, the chemicals we use to clean, because we know absolutely that these things are contributing to the sickness of the world. You know, and what hurt me so much is I'd see people and we'd have the talks and they'd say, you know, oh, that is disgusting. I can't believe that deodorant does that. I can't believe that perfume and fragrance has that effect on our bodies. I can't believe the effects that it has on the development of children. But yet when I saw those people again months later, they changed nothing. And why? Because it's too inconvenient to go to a health food store. Because there's things in Coles and Woolies that look like they're natural, look like they're healthy for us, and they're lying on the labels, so people buy those. But then meet someone who's into their organic, and as opposed to empowering them, too many people in the organic world will then kind of say, oh, well, what kind of organic is it? Or, you know, kind of ridicule them for making the wrong choice. And so they just stop and go into apathy. You know, it isn't okay with me that these companies have been killing us for all of this time. And that we haven't stood up together to say no to them and to change the way that we shop. And InnerOrigin, for me, provides that amazing solution for us to do that. My best mate's dad in the UK, I just found out he's been diagnosed with esophagus cancer a couple of days ago. He's just a normal guy, lives a normal lifestyle, isn't overweight, healthy, active, you know, goes on long country walks and that kind of stuff. And he's got esophagus cancer. You know, his wife's got Parkinson's. And you look and go, like, this shouldn't be the way. You know, they're the same age as my mum and dad, and it scares me, literally scares me about the health of my parents and the people around me, because people shouldn't be getting sicker and sicker. And what InnerOrigin to me is the ability for us to share a message to the world, to educate people and empower people for change, and give them a solution to the problem. And that's what we're going to do, city by city, country by country, house by house, family by family. We're going to change the world, and us right here, this is the amazing place that we get to do it. I just wanted to share that. That's what InnerOrigin to me is, and it's going to be different to everybody else, but hopefully, you know, a group of people coming together, ordinary people with a mission, we're going to do something really extraordinary, and seeing this presentation today, hopefully you decide to join us. So this is the philosophy. This is the thing that really caught me when we had nothing. We had no videos, we had no website, we had no presentations. All we had was a phone call. And this is the philosophy that I heard. You are the inner origin of your whole well-being. Your inner thoughts determine your actions, and your inner beliefs determine your values. Your inner health determines the outward appearance of your skin and hair, which are indicators of your overall well-being, immune system, brain function, and vibrancy. Abundance in life comes from the inner origin of nurturing a sustainable lifestyle. And InnerOrigin provides the community, products, services, educations, and systems to help you get there. Now, I've read that 1,000 times, it must be, in the last 18 months. And that was written by our founder and chief visionary officer, David Nomchong. And I say every time, we all go through that process every so often with work where they do vision, mission, values, you know, and you know that they're paying lip service to it, trying to make it seem like there's a heart when you know it's profits over people. You know, and this is a philosophy that is a people-centric, driven company, that everything that we do is about helping people to change their lives. This is why we're here, the collaborative economy. And this is going on all around us. There's thousands of companies working in this collaborative economy, which is basically just everybody doing their bit to help and make each other's lives better, but also sharing and distributing that wealth. These are a couple of examples of massive companies that have changed the face of the world. Amazon started in 1994 and has a market value now of $685 billion. That's enormous. They sell other people's products. They own a website and they distribute other people's products, primarily from their own warehouses. And what they've got is a fantastic affiliate program. The majority of products that are sold on Amazon are actually sold by affiliates, where somebody on a blog or a video or something has sent somebody to a website to buy that product or used an advert or whatever. It's massive. The money that's generated in that manner and paid out to affiliates by Amazon is enormous. Then we've got Uber. Everybody knows Uber. You know, they started in 2009, but really they only got here and exploded in Australia a few years ago. They own no cars, yet they're the biggest taxi company in the world. They give vouchers to new customers. You know, you get like a $20 ride voucher off one of your friends and they get a ride for sharing it with you. They've now got 2 million drivers and about 65 million customers. You know, with this sharing of using a voucher to share with people, to incentivize your friends and family to start to use the Uber by giving the sharer a voucher, absolutely exploded it. People were throwing them out like it was monopoly money, trying to get all those free rides when they first launched. This explodes companies. And basically what we've done in InnerOrigin, we are Amazon with a heart, a mix of Amazon meets Uber, but for healthy, natural products. Basically, we started in 2016. We also own no products. We also send products from our centralized warehouse. We give vouchers to customers for them to start shopping and save on their first shop. And when a customer shares it with their friend, they also get a voucher. You know, the great thing with this, and this is the big thing, this is a ground floor business starting in Australia. We're still new, we're still an infant, started in Australia. We're going to be launching New Zealand in late January to early August, and then later this year, we're into next year, making the plans or actually starting the launch into the USA. You know, this opportunity is all about grabbing land now, starting your business now, because when we open, we've launched in Australia. If you get a customer base, when we do a mass marketing campaign for people to share vouchers to America, that will explode your business. We're then going to do the same in Canada, the UK, around Europe, around Asia. You know, the opportunity now is the opportunity that we talk about when people say, imagine being one of the people who knew about Uber or Amazon or Facebook back in the early days. That time is now and available for all of us. And these are our brand ambassadors, just some people that you should know their faces. Obviously there, Stephanie Rice, Lane Beachley, Dr. Ross Walker, Kirk Pengilly, you should know that little known band in excess. Pete Evans there, Robbie Madison and Therese Kerr. You know, these guys are wildly successful, hugely wealthy, and they've built up their careers and their reputation over years and years. Now, these guys put their name against this company before we had anything. You know, they were vetted and ensured they absolutely lived the way that we're talking about before they were allowed to join with this company. So having these guys gives us enormous credibility, and the knowledge and skills that they bring to us is fantastic. You know, if you get to see any of these guys talk, especially like Therese Kerr and Dr. Ross Walker, it's amazing. Now, these guys are our founders. You know, they say that any good company is based on its leaders, and these guys are absolutely, they're amazing. Yeah, I'm fortunate enough to spend a lot of time with them, to be mentored and coached by them. So, you know, I can say firsthand how amazing these guys are. David Nomchong, our founder and chief visionary officer, this guy had chronic lymphatic leukemia about 20 odd years ago. You know, the doctor said to him that he was going to die. He asked if he took some supplements and ate a bit more healthy, would it make a difference? And his doctor said no. but if you want to, if you want to do it, go right ahead if it'll make you feel better. And he did. Took 200 supplements a day and juiced and ate raw food, and basically has lived. The doctors ended up withdrawing treatment because they didn't have any, said it would make no clinical difference to him, and he lived. Making food is medicine. So this is absolutely ingrained into his DNA. And if you get a chance to hear David's story, if you get a chance to hear him speak, please do so. He's amazing. And with a history of launching, a number of large direct sales companies to Australia before, this is his baby, and he's absolutely going to make this work. He's an amazing man. And then Sally-Ann Ferguson. Sally-Ann Ferguson also is a very, very special person. If you get any chance to spend any time with Sally-Ann, do so. If you get a chance to hear her speak or present about InnerOrigin, do so. She's amazing. She was one of 8 people to launch the Aldi food store in Australia. Had to have 13 interviews to get her job with Aldi. She also then took on and worked in a family business, grew it, franchised it across Australia until her brother got sick. Her brother was diagnosed with a form of kidney cancer that only 4 people have had before. And she became an integrative nutritionist, and they went on a search around the world to find a cure for him, and found the Gerson Institute, and their treatment is all making food your medicine, juices, very strict diet regime, and he's now pretty much cured. Again, if you get to meet him, he's an amazing, inspiring man, and please do speak to him, because it's amazing to hear these stories. But I say that to say, these guys have this absolutely ingrained in their DNA to make this company work. So this is it. It's pretty simple. We're an online supermarket. Okay, 1,700 products across aisles. I call them aisles. We've got your groceries, we've got personal care, dental care, health supplements, beauty, cosmetics. We've got a couple of great makeup lines, cooking products, skincare, radiation reducing technology for your mobile phones. We've got bedding, bamboo t-shirts, baby stuff. You name it, we've got it. We are an online supermarket. The products are exploding on there, and it's just getting more and more. We don't have the fresh fruit and veggies yet. That's coming, and we will have organic alcohol a little bit down the line as well too. So obviously, when those things come in, the amount of money that our customers will spend will be enormous, from an average of about $500 a month at the moment. But the key thing for us as advocates, now let's talk about us as a cooperative, as a community. You can build a massive business within InnerOrigin, but even just as a customer, when you become an advocate and join the business, it's kind of like joining a cooperative, a bit like Costco, but with a heart. And you can get up to 10% back on your own shopping. So realistically, when I show you the numbers in a little bit, it almost is senseless if you're going to shop here to not be an advocate. But up to 10% back on your own shopping for all these amazing products that you find in the stores all over Australia already, the best of the best. And every product has to be approved and scrutinized by our product advisory board. That's a board of 7 independent wellness practitioners from Australia that check and ensure everything meets strict requirements before they come on the platform. So it's absolutely amazing, and to hear some of the stories of companies reformulating their entire product to be on the platform is fantastic. So I'll just give you a couple of examples of some of the products people are buying regularly. So this is Dr. Ross Walker and his heart health pack that he says basically everyone over 50 should be using this. As you can see there, $213 a month. You'd be saving $20 odd if you were buying it yourself. And again, a lot of our customer base is a more mature client base, and these products people really are buying. And there, if you've got a lot of people spending that sort of $200 a month, that's a really good amount of volume. These are a couple of examples of some of the other products that are selling regularly, and I show these because they're the kind of products that people are buying every single month or regularly at least. These 2 packs last about 3 months each, and as you can see there, $100 every few months for the guys, $144 for the girls, and a lot of these products they come in, they're the same price or cheaper than you find in the stores. And these products are big sellers on the platform. Again, just to show you, even before you get to your groceries and your cooking stuff, that there's a lot of people buying these products on the platform already, and that's what pushes a lot of the volume. And then as an advocate, when you join the business, you can optionally, you don't have to, but you can buy a value pack. What these give you is a great amount of products for you to try, for you to tell your friends about, for you to really grow your business. If you want to be a business, obviously, if you can do it any way you want to do. A lot of people are doing it over the internet. A lot of people are doing it by referring customers from their own practices as practitioners. And we've got some people that are doing like in the home, party plan or direct sales approach. You can do it however you want, but obviously what this is your business. This is your business collateral. In order to recommend people to the platform, you've got to try the product. And that marketplace pack there at $2,500, you actually get about $2,700 worth of stuff and some great bonuses when you buy that pack. And for me, when we joined, that was all that was available. And it's the best way to get a great idea of all the great things that are on the platform. As you can see, there's some fantastic stuff in there. So obviously this is a business, and what most people are interested in, how do we get paid? The exciting bit, this company really does pay. It really pays well. I can attest to that because this makes up, the lion's share of my income. So basically the payment plans here, those first two, customer credits and affiliate commissions, those two added together is what kind of gives you that 10% off your own spending. I'll explain that now. So here on this slide, you see the words AC. That means available commission. Basically what that is AC is the profit, the money that's left over on the purchase of any product after the merchant has been paid for the product and InnerOrigin has taken their bit for processing. Okay? So basically here, the commission, the available commission, that first one, customer credits. That's a bit like Flybuys or Woolies Everyday Rewards. Just bonus points for customers when they shop. So if you shop at your own shop, you're getting 12% of the available commission to your, in points. And what that then happens is when you go into the platform, when you've got over $10 of points, that shows up in your shopping cart, and you're able to spend with those points as you wish. And also customers can get that bit as well. Affiliate commissions. This is basically when people are shopping in your shop. So I have InnerOrigin.com/Dave. You could have whatever it is that you want. When people shop via that link, they get locked to you forever by their email address. They're always your customer once they've shopped. And then anytime they ever shop, they're your customer. You get commission. If they refer any friends, any of those friends also become your customer. Okay, so and when you shop in your own shop, you get those commissions. So their 35% of the available commission comes to you from anything that's spent in your shop. Now, on average, we look and go that for every $100, there's about $25 in available commission on average. And you look and go for about every $400, you're getting there around $30 of commission based on that spending. So really great once you've got a good amount of spend going through your business. And then team commissions. If you introduce other people, I massively believe in the power of leverage. I believe in the benefits of having the share of the income of 1% of 100 people's work versus 100% of your own. Those team commissions are where you start entering into the big money if you're interested in that. It isn't running around asking everybody in the world to join your business, just sharing people with the philosophy. They either love us or they don't. But that team commissions, 8% of the available commission goes into that. Over 8 levels. And then this is the big one, the bonus pool sharing. There's 2 parts to the bonus pool. There's the marketplace pool and there's the global pool. The marketplace pool, you can only be part of that when you've bought that marketplace pack. You have to have bought that pack to be in that pool, and 10% of the available commission goes into that marketplace pack, so into the marketplace pool. So a great way to start growing your income. And then the global pool. If you see this as a business, if you've got big dreams to have an amazing life of freedom and earn fantastic money, the global pool is where you want to be. The money in there, 10% of the company AC goes into the global pool, and that will be a smaller pool. That's people who've got a reasonably sized business get into there, and as you'll expect, that means there's a lot of money available in there, and that would probably 5 times what you're earning when you get into the global pool. So do find out about how to get into that and make that your goal if you join the business. Ask me, ask someone else, we'll explain how you can do that. So this is just to show you a little bit of how you can make some quick money back on your investment. When you introduce somebody and they buy a pack, all of the commission available on the products in that pack are paid out immediately over 3 levels. So, you know, if I introduce someone, they would be my level 1. If that person introduces someone else, they would be my level 2. If that person introduces someone else, they would be my level 3. Now, again, in order to share in those, in the fast start bonuses, you have to have bought a pack. So again, I can explain more about this. If you want to join, I can explain about this for you, or ask the person who introduced you to explain. But again, another great reason to buy one of those packs so that you can share in these fast start bonuses. Now, what I want to go on and talk about here is just a little bit about the power of leverage. This is we all understand the compounding interest. You know, the power of a compounding penny. You may have heard the story of that, of if you double a penny every single day, after 30 days, you've got something like $5 million. We're using this very same principle, and this is the power of introducing people in your team, or also having customers having the ability to share to their friends using vouchers. So we just want to go through a little example here, you know, and these numbers are actually quite conservative. If you've introduced 3 people and we duplicate by 3, it's just to really understand the power of leverage. When I saw this, I could never stop thinking about it. You know, and this for me is you know, why I'm so passionate about these businesses, because any normal person can do this with commitment. So you've introduced 3 people. Those 3 introduced 3 people each. You know, the group there you've got then of 12, they introduced 3 people each, you've got a new 27. That whole group introduced 3 people each, you've got 81 new people, and then that's a total of 120 people in your business. Okay, now conservatively, if you were earning $5 a month off each of those people, someone's just come on with their microphone on, could you just turn your microphones off, please? 120 people times by a conservative $5 a month, that'd be $600 per month, which that's $7,200 a year. You know, that's great if potentially you've only introduced 3 people, and this really is happening. But then what if we duplicate by 4? Now, the important thing with this is when you duplicate by 1 number extra, it isn't just 1 more. As you can see there, if you work from 4 down, you get 340 people in your business. 340 people, and you're earning $5 a month off each of them, $1,700 a month. That's $20,000 a year. You know, for a lot of people, that's your mortgage. For a lot of the women that I work with who don't want to go back to work, this is the kind of money that people are after, you know, after earning, so they don't have to go back to work. You know, working part-time. This is amazing. I'm so passionate. Just $200 a month would change the lives of most people. Most people have got more month at the end of the money, you know, and you can see here how realistically, just by sharing a philosophy of good health, you could be earning a great amount of money. But then what if we duplicate by 5? Look at that, duplicating by 5. You've introduced 5 people. Those people introduce some people, and so on. We have 780 people in your business. That with $5 a month earned off each of the people shopping in your business, that's $3,900 a month and $46,000 a year. You know, and that isn't too far off being what most people earn. That isn't far off the national average. And I think I just heard the other day, they've just announced they're going to be upping the minimum wage by, is it 20 odd cents an hour or something? You know, I mean, imagine what this kind of money could make to people. You know, and by being a person who helps more people change their lives, you know, any of us could be richer than our wildest dreams. And I promise you, anyone who puts the work in now for the next 3 years will live a life of freedom that anybody would dream of, you know, for just sharing and helping the world get healthy. So building a customer income, okay? You offer vouchers to friends. You can give them $10 vouchers to shop. Your customers give people $10 vouchers to shop, and they get $10 off. When your friends give someone a voucher and their friend shops, the person who gave the voucher also gets a $10 voucher for sharing sharing it. So customers are incentivized to share the business and what we do with their friends. And as you see there, if you had 50 customers spending $100 a month, that's approximately $435 a month. Just 50 customers. And again, this isn't a race. An extra $400 a month is massive to most people. So this is a business, and business does cost. Our registration to be in our business is $195. We looked and compared to one of the quickest growing franchises around Australia and New Zealand, Jim's Mowing. That's about 20 odd grand just to start with them. And then about $700 a month plus all of your equipment and maintenance and all that kind of stuff. For this, $195 to join with us. And with that, if you bear in mind what I said earlier, that you get about 10% back on your own shopping, that $195, once you've spent about $2 grand, that's paid off anyway, and everything else you're in profit. So even if you just look and go, I like buying, great quality products, or you want to start a health journey, it's worthwhile doing it anyway, because these are all the same products you find in the shops at the same price or less, delivered to your door. So even if you just want to be part of the cooperative, it's worthwhile. So once you've joined the business, you get one of the optional value packs. Honestly, if you can afford the marketplace pack, I would implore anybody to do that. The bonuses of being in the marketplace pool to get the full fast start bonuses and have the extra cost in the products, the extra couple of $100 of products in there is an amazing thing to have. Start shopping with us, get your cash back on your purchases, and just start to refer people to us. You don't have to do all the hard work. As you can see here, someone sent you on this webinar today. I'm doing the explaining. You don't have to be a salesperson. You are an introducer. There's someone else in the business who knows about all the information, knows about the products, knows the numbers. You don't have to sell. Just introduce people to the people who can give them the information, and let those people do their job. This is what it is. It's teamwork. And really join the community. We've got the most amazing community of people, the most amazing speakers. We've got the most amazing merchant partners. The education that we get from these guys when they talk on the Sunday night call, or they come to our business presentations and talk live for us. We've got the Jamboree, our annual event in Adelaide in a couple of weeks. That's the 22nd to the 24th of June. I think I've got those dates right, but it's that weekend anyway. The merchant partners will be speaking there. Just the most amazing atmosphere. And for anyone who's joining the business, if you can get to Adelaide and see everybody, meet the people, meet the merchant partners, see the ambassadors, seeing Kurt Pengilly, speak and then play a little thing live last year was amazing. Stephanie Rice did an amazing talk. Lane Beachley did. Therese Kerr is always amazing value. Dr. Ross Walker, amazing. Just an amazing company to be a part of, and it's literally changed my life. So this is it, basically. This is the choice. If you want to join, if you want to be a customer, if you see that you'd like to shop here, please do. If you think you're going to shop here, I'd recommend joining as an advocate, just so you get the 10% off either way. There's also an amazing value pack that you can buy. It's $200 that you get unlimited free shipping for the year, which is absolutely brilliant. If you come on as an advocate and you see that you want to build a business, you see you want to take this seriously, optionally buy one of the value packs. There's fantastic packs, there's fantastic products. There's also some specific packs that are just the skincare or just the makeup. If you've got an interest in those things and you want to build a business specifically around a specific product set, we've got some specialist packs as well at both the small and the big levels. So again, ask about those. And that's it, guys. Do join us. The opportunity that we have in front of here is absolutely amazing. We are like Amazon meets Uber for healthy natural products. We are going to change the world. We are going to be an enormous company. We'll have millions and millions of customers, and the only decision for you is whether you want to be a part of it, because there's three types of people in the world. There's those who make things happen, there's those who watch things happen, and there's those who wonder what the hell just happened. And I'd say, please don't be the person that saw this presentation and decided not to join us, and in a couple of years' time is kicking yourself because the person who invited you is living a fantastic life and part of something absolutely amazing when you knew. So that's it, guys. That's the end of the presentation for me. I invite you to join us. And if anyone's got any questions, feel free to come on now and ask any questions about, for any clarification of anything that you've seen in the presentation or anything at all, really.